This is a 6-part series covering the case of Alishah Pointer. You can find all the other interviews for this case pinned in the comment section as they come out. It's November the 4th of 2021. A young woman named Alishah Pointer, one day short of her 22nd birthday, is lured out of her home, where she would be subdued at gunpoint. Her body would be discovered 5 days later in a burned-out house in East Cleveland. The police would focus on 6 suspects and their inhumane treatment of Alishah. As the police bring the suspects in, one by one, we'll start with the first person that they spoke with. On November the 7th, 2 days before Alishah was found, they would speak to one of the 6 suspects. They speak to Portrea Williams. So interestingly enough, even the detective gets confused on this case because of all the people involved. So I'm going to pop in from time to time to try to help you understand who people are and give some context. So bear with me on that. I'll try to stay out of the video as much as I can, but early on, you're going to see my face a few times, or maybe you just hear my voice, just so that way everyone can understand what's going on.
Mayor, Ms. Williams? Hi, Ms. Williams. I'm Kristen McCaskill. I'm with the FBI.
Detective Commander Marche with the City of East Cleveland.
Before we get going or talking to you about anything, do you need to use the restroom? Or
I have to use it.
You do?
Mimic. Yeah.
Okay, let's
You ready?
then let's make sure. I think Joanna maybe just went in the bathroom, so let me just make sure there's nobody in the restroom. Do you need water or
I don't
anything?
care if it's boiling.
Okay.
Oh, we've got ice
Yeah.
cold water, young lady.
Not a problem. Here, hang on 2 seconds. Let me just see if she's out of the bathroom, okay? Behind this little door. It's painful back here.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we need to go over your rights with you, okay? Has anybody ever done that with you before?
Yeah, they just did it in the car.
Okay.
The rights, they are read.
Okay. And how do you say your first name?
Portrait.
Portrea. Okay. Portrea, do you know why you're here today? We're investigating a serious crime involving a female that I believe that you know.
I don't know her, but I thought you always called me because y'all found something out about my funeral. I don't know her, but I've heard of her. I've been getting information about her. But I've also just learned to me her name was Alishah. I thought she was Tammy. From what I
She
got.
goes by Tammy. She goes by Tammy too.
Okay.
All right. So, what can you tell me about her?
I just know that she knows those group of girls that set my boyfriend up.
I know that last part was a little difficult to understand. She said that Tammy knows the people that set her boyfriend up. Tammy is Alishah. Alishah is her government name. Tammy is her street name.
She knows the boys. They know for setting people up and jumping them and taking them for what they have. And I don't know, like that's really all I know is what people tell me. I have a friend who her car was stolen by one of her friends that stole a previous car. She just got out of jail for it. That's how I found out who the T's Got It girl was. And then
You know what girl was? What's her
her
name?
Instagram name is T's Got It, but her real name is Talia. I got all the information from my cook. Her number saved under my cook in my phone. But she's in my Instagram as Newman. And she sent me everything that she knew that this girl was one of them. And one of the girls that hangs with her is another girl that my boyfriend used to talk to, and I know she lives somewhere in that area. I know he was seeing a lot of his ex-girlfriends prior to before he died, but with Tammy, I just know what people sent me. And some of the stuff that they sent me wasn't even real. Like, some information was mixed up, and I just gave in.
Can I back up just a little bit? Because I feel like there's so many different names, and I feel like I'm jumping into the story.
I know, exactly.
Right?
Just the same way I was. A lot of the girls, they go by multiple names.
Okay.
So you'll either hear their Instagram name, their real name, or like their middle name.
Do you go by a different name?
No, it's just my Instagram name.
What's your Instagram name?
It's Slaughter Boy.
How do I spell that?
SLAUGHT.
And then
BOI. And another 3.
okay, Slaughter Boy 3. That's your Instagram name.
Yeah.
All right. And you also mentioned your boyfriend. Who's your boyfriend?
Amanda.
How do I spell his first name?
JAS.
What is it again, ma'am?
AMINJASSHOMO.
And he just recently passed away. I'm so sorry. How long were you all together?
We just got together in April.
Okay.
He said he purposely got me pregnant a month later.
Were you okay with that?
This is my first kid. This is my first boyfriend.
He's your first boyfriend? How'd y'all meet?
I thought he was a girl when we met on Facebook.
You met on Facebook? Okay, that's a good, another question. What's your Facebook name?
My real name, Patricia Williams.
It's your real, okay, Patricia Williams. And how did y'all meet on Facebook?
Well, back in November, actually, he had texted me because I was doing tattoos at the time.
November of last year?
And I was actually like a tomboy. I was into women. So he just texted me about a tattoo or whatever. He said he'll be back in town. But he never replied back.
Okay.
And then when it came to April, he replied to one of my stories. And
on Instagram?
No, on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay. And then that's how y'all started talking?
Yeah.
All right. And then you got pregnant when? In May?
Yeah, it's like between the end of May, beginning of June.
Okay. And you said that he intentionally wanted to get you pregnant? You're smiling about it, so I'm guessing you're okay with this. Yeah. Okay. And how was your relationship? The relationship?
It was great. I was the only person he would listen to versus his mom. Like, his mom said she didn't ever like anyone that he talked to or dated, or he's never even been past these girls for like a couple days. They would never even make it past. But she said anytime that he was with me and she would ask for him to come home, he would just be like, no, Mom, cool. Like, she's really cool. Like he would just never give in to her. I met him on horrible circumstances, and
what do you mean? What happened?
It was later, like probably like the first time after I met him on my birthday. He spent the night on my birthday.
When's your birthday? What year were you born?
91.
91. Okay. So he spent the night on your birthday.
Yeah, and then the next day, I took him home. I came to see him again, and he stayed the night. And he said that he wanted to come back, so he wanted to go home. And he went home and stuff, and it's not his real mom, but it's someone who's been raising him since he was 13 years old.
And what's her name?
Most I know her by for real is Bella. Or some other B name, but I don't really know her because he just says mom. When he says mom, I just have to ask like which one.
Sure. No, I'm with you. I'm just, there are a lot of names, so I just want to make sure I understand who everybody is. So Bella is the woman who he called mom, and
she's also the woman that verified that they all knew each other. All right, he was the one that told me that young lady knows Jazz, and she posted that she didn't know this man, and it bothered me. So I said something, but she's really, they're all just weirdly lying. All they have to do is admit that they know him.
Okay.
That's all that is. But she told me.
Bella.
Yes.
Because you and Bella are close.
We just got close because of Jazz death. This is my first time meeting her.
Okay. So, because you said that he was close with her, right?
Yes, he was.
And you called him something else. Did you just call him Jazz?
I call him Jazz.
Okay.
Or Tink.
Jazz or Tink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so most of you probably understand what you just heard, but some people might be lost. There's a lot of names getting thrown around. Amanjus Shomo is her ex because obviously he passed away. Father-to-be, mother-to-be, but he gets shot and killed 2 days before this case that we're working on right now, the case of Alishah Pointer. And we're going to see how he ties into the case because he very much does. Everyone in the case knows Amanjus, or AKA Tink, or AKA Jazz.
And did he also have an Instagram account?
Yeah.
What was his Instagram name?
The number 2, TWKD.
TWKD. Anything else? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. And then what was his Facebook account?
Oh man, he hasn't been on Facebook since we got together.
Oh, okay.
It may still be Mo Tweaked. M-O-E. Yeah, Tweaked.
Mo, then that TWKD again?
No, TWEAKED.
Okay. Like spelled out. Okay. Gotcha. And so, does he also have any other brothers or sisters?
To be honest, I know he has a lot of street brothers and sisters. But when it comes to his birth, I know he has a little brother who just found out he died. He's 15. So I don't think he has another little brother who's younger than him.
Okay. So he's got some family. Did he have any contact with his birth mom or his birth dad? Or it was mostly just Bella?
As far as I know, last time he talked to his dad was a couple months ago. He asked him to get his hair cut. He never did.
Okay. And what about his real biological mom? Did he have any contact with her?
Yeah, he had contact with her. I was supposed to go with him to the party that she threw on Halloween, but I didn't.
Okay.
So he went, but she stays so far, so he rarely sees her.
Okay, so he didn't see his parents a lot. So I'm just trying to understand what his relationship is to this Bella.
She's like his hood mom,
okay.
Kids who run away if they don't have nowhere to go. She takes them.
Does she have other kids that she's sort of taken in?
Yeah.
Like that too? Okay. All right. And did she know his real parents, or did his real parents know her?
She knew.
And that it was a good relationship?
Yes and no, because she was always hurt because he always came back. That's when his mom would always choose her boyfriends over him, and his heart would be broken, and that's how he ended up down there with her. And she just said the last time she just didn't want to send him back. So he's just been there ever since. And then
how long has that been?
Honestly, I don't know. I just know he's been living with her off and on since he was 13.
Okay, so for quite a while. And you seem to like Bella.
I like to become Jazz.
Yeah.
I was really close to everybody that was sincerely close to him.
Of course, I get that.
But it's just...
How was she with you before he passed away? Did y'all get along, or did you not?
I met her one time. Jazz had picked her up, and he was like, I'm about to take my mom to the store. You cool with that? I was like, yeah. Then I seen her walk out, and she was so young. I'm actually a little older than her.
But he called her his mom?
Yeah, his birth mom actually is still in her 30s too. So I know, right?
Okay. So what was your sense of Bella's relationship with him?
It was good.
Okay. And was she okay with you dating him?
She was, but we both had the same mind. me, I was afraid to meet some of his family because I am older.
To add context to that, at the time of this interview, she's 31. This is just a few days after Jazz died. At the time of his death, he was 21.
And I did meet him in a horrible way. And for one, I feel like that they had abandoned him because y'all just let him move in with a total complete stranger. And it just hurt my heart even more. But
you've said that before, that y'all met under this horrible way. What do you mean? What happened?
Well, he moved in with me in a horrible way. He went home to his mom and they had got into a disagreement. Like she wouldn't let him in the house unless he was going to stay in the house, and he wanted to get clothes. So
Where you going?
She locked him out. And he tried to go in his bedroom window, and she closed the window on him. His feelings was just hurt. He just came back, running to the car, and just took him home.
Okay. So Bella's actually a little bit younger than one would have immediately assumed, given that he called her his mom.
Wow.
Didn't you say that she's a little bit younger than you are even?
Like she's like 28, 29. She's in really late 20s. Like,
yeah. But that, so whatever. That's whatever. Do you know Bella's address by any chance?
no, I just know that she stays out in the valley.
Stays in the valley. Like, do you know, like, off of what street?
I can't tell you because I had his location, so I just
Okay.
followed the location.
Okay.
Down in Garden Valley.
Is she programmed into your phone?
Yeah.
Under Bella?
She's, you know what, she did send me her address, but I had told her that I was getting threats and I didn't know where to go
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, so she did send me her address.
Okay, she like texted it to you or something?
Yeah, but I just don't know it off print.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Does she also have Instagram?
No, she doesn't have no social media. She's a mom. Like, it's cool.
Right. All right, so I'm understanding that relationship a little bit more. Tell me about when your boyfriend died. Had he been receiving threats?
I just found out that between last summer and January, Jazz, well, it wasn't even Jazz, like his brother Nate, that's somebody else that she raised.
His brother's name is Nate.
Yeah, he's the Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Do you know his last name?
It's Polk, P-O-L-K.
Okay.
Nate, or Nathaniel Polk, is a huge part of this case. He is our suspect in episode number 3.
And you did air quotes when you said his brother, so it's like
Because he's not his
right, his play brother. I'm with you,
Don't
but
nobody steal from somebody else.
I'm with you. But did Bella also raise Nate?
She raised Nate as well.
Okay, gotcha. So Bella raised Nate too. All right, so keep going. So what happened with Nate?
I guess he was talking stuff on the internet, and the guy, Colin, that everybody was cool with, like, came in here shooting at him. And he ends up calling him afterwards, and
Who calls who?
Colin calls Nate.
Colin called Nate afterwards, okay.
And he took the phone from him, and he says to him about it, and all they said, that Colin said was, we gonna keep it in the streets.
Okay, let's tie this together for you so now that you can start understanding what's happening. Okay, Jazz and Nate are like brothers. Now, a little bit upset at each other because Nate stole from Jazz, like she just mentioned. We'll get more into that. But Nate and Jazz are like brothers. Alishah is the girlfriend of some guy named Colin. Colin shot at Nate and called and threatened him.
And then it comes to all this time later, but the bitches didn't even mess with him no more because he found out that he was stealing from him. So he just dropped him. But the last time I knew he could talk to him was on his birthday.
And when was Jazz's birthday?
October 29th.
Okay. October 29th is Jazz's birthday. And let me make sure I've got this right. So Nate and Jazz and this other guy, Colin, all used to be cool?
Yes, they were all cool.
Was Colin another brother that fell into the grave?
Colin is the boyfriend to Tammy. Colin is Tammy's boyfriend.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get to that. Thank you for circling that around. But going back in time now, you said that Colin and Nate, they had like a beef or something, right?
Yes.
When was that?
That was between last summer and January that this stuff happened up here.
And did you say that Colin was shooting at Nate or Nate
Yes,
was
Colin shot at Nate and then he ends up calling him afterwards about it.
Why? What were they beefing about? Do you know?
I don't know. I just found out that all of this was even going on.
All right. So Colin and Nate were beefing last summer to like January of this year. And Colin shot at Nate.
Yes.
And then called Nate afterwards. What, to like make sure Nate knew it was him that shot at him?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I broke my contact out. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Can you get it back in?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. So then Colin called Nate. And do you know what that phone call was about? Like, what'd he say?
I'm not sure. All I know is Nate had to tell Jazz about the shooting.
And Jazz was probably upset.
Well, he's always, because that was his brother.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I get it.
It's his brother. Like, of course he's upset.
Yeah.
So he said something to him about it.
So, were they already on the phone or were they in person? Like, how did he say something to Colin?
Jazz took Nate's phone and Nate always puts his phone on speaker because it's always broken.
Oh, okay.
So he took his phone and he was talking to him. But all I know that they said was, the last time Colin said was, we just go keep it in the streets. And that was literally the last day.
Colin's. And when was that?
That was the phone call between last summer and January.
So that was January of this year?
I believe so. That's what I was just being told.
Okay. And then they never talked again and there was no issue and...
Far as I know, because I don't go to his phone, like I give him space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I only go by what he tells me. I shouldn't even know that he knew any of these people.
Who were some of his other brothers that, like, who would also be upset on Nate's behalf? You know, that Colin had shot at him.
Honestly, I thought it would be all his friends. They disappeared. Like they wasn't even real friends.
No.
No, everybody that he called his brother is not his brother. Like he trusted the wrong people.
Were any of them? Do you think?
It's only one, and he doesn't even live in this state.
Oh, he doesn't. And he's the only, like, you think, true friend.
He's like his brother. He's like his cousin. Like, and that's the only person, like, male-wise, he could probably depend on.
His cousin? What's his cousin's name?
I don't know.
You don't know his cousin's name?
What? I don't know. I just know he's based out in Los Angeles.
Okay, so a cousin out in Los Angeles. What about any other family members here? Like, well, if he's got a cousin, he's got to have, like, an aunt or an uncle.
I don't know about those, but I know his grandparents, they stay a couple streets away from me.
Okay.
They're cool.
Mm-hmm. So his grandparents, what street are they on?
Griffin.
The grandparents are over off of Griffin, all right. And then anybody else? Any other family members? Like, who are his cousin out in Los Angeles? Who's his parents? Are they out here?
I don't. I'll be honest.
You don't know?
I literally just got Jazz to, like, start showing me pictures of his family. and let me know who is who.
Okay.
I just found out he had little brothers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does Jazz have any other children?
No, this is his first.
This is his first, and this is your first. Do you know if you're having a girl or a boy?
It's a Jew.
Yeah. How's the pregnancy been?
It's been horrible.
Has it? What, like lots of sickness?
It was missing in the beginning, but I just like my blood sugar's really low. He has some type of ring in his heart, so it's causing him to have a hole in his heart. But
Okay.
I have a heart murmur, so I'm not really worried.
Okay. The doctors have been keeping track, and you've been going to your appointments?
My next appointment is Tuesday.
Okay.
I had to reschedule because my last appointment was when he got killed.
Right.
I couldn't go to the doctor.
Of course, I understand. No, and I know I'm so sorry for your last one. I'm so sorry for all that. I want to make sure that, how are you feeling right now? Are you okay physically? I know
I
mentally.
feel better that I'm finally talking to somebody because I didn't want to talk to no one and give all that sympathy and all the sorries because it's not going to do nothing. It's not going to bring him back. Like, it's not going to do anything for me but make me feel worse.
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to the homicide detectives who are investigating his case?
I haven't gotten to talk to anyone. I finally just learned new things that happened with his case. Like,
would you be willing to talk to the homicide detective?
I would love to know what's going on.
I bet we can figure that out for you and help you with that. So we're getting now closer to where we're at now. So what day was Jazz killed? When was that?
November 2nd.
It was November 2nd. And you said something about something happened back on his birthday on October 29th.
Yeah, so October 28th, we had a gender reveal.
Okay.
And it was really for like his side of the family because the doctor slipped up. She was excited. She told me. So my family's impatient. I ended up telling them, but I really did it for him. And so like he could have two parties in one. And then on his birthday, like the same guys came and it was like every last single friend that he's ever made in life. Like I've heard of these names, but I've never seen like 75% of these guys.
All right, until his birthday.
Exactly, but I didn't mind because of his birthday. Like,
sure,
he knows that I don't like people. I don't like germs. I don't like a lot of crowding. But he had his space. I had my space. I was fine.
So who came, let me back you up really quickly. Who came to the gender reveal party?
So many people. He took a picture with a lot of them though.
Okay.
I just know my immediate people and just some of his immediate friends.
Who were some of his immediate friends that came?
King.
King.
He's a really, really awesome friend.
Okay.
And he's not really his good friend, but I just know him because we went to his house before. He goes by the name of Fish.
Fish.
Do
you know what his real name is or no?
No.
Okay.
These is their rap names. And WAP came. That was my very first time meeting him.
WAP. Okay.
And a couple of white people came. My brother at the house that I was at, and my sister came. She brought her best friend, and her best friend brought her daughter.
Okay. All right, and that's the 28th. And then the 29th is his birthday, and y'all had a party?
Yeah, he had a party.
Where was the party?
And this is all at my house. This is back
This
to
is where we were just at?
No, this is at my home.
What address?
Out in Imperial.
Do you know the address?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's your house?
Yeah.
Do you live there or rent?
I rent.
You rent there? Do you still rent there?
Yes.
You've just been staying with your brother?
I had to, yeah. And they said that it was someone at the party that set him up. And that's a lot of people to know. So it's a lot of people to have my address.
Okay, okay, that's starting to bring it together now. All right, so on the 29th, how many people came to that party?
Oh my God. There was a good 20 of his friends, plus my brother and me, and then my cousin came.
Okay, so like 25 people?
Between 20 and 25 people.
Okay. All right, and was the party pretty cool? Like, what was the vibe?
At first, like, when I was in the scene, everything was fine.
Yeah.
They were going outside because, you know, I don't like them smoking in the house.
Sure, it's hard to get that smell out.
It's like, you know, it's your birthday. I don't want nobody to come in and be looking for you. Then you outside somewhere. So I told him it's okay. Just go into your studio.
Okay, there was a studio room there?
Yeah, I got a little studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They were in there, and that's where they were smoking. But it was just a nice group of boys that didn't ever leave the game. Like, they just came here and played the game all day.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a regular party.
Okay, and was there any drama or anything? Did anybody get in an argument?
He's never acted like that since he was little.
Okay.
He enjoyed himself.
Okay. Was Nate there?
No.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't
Nate
come.
wasn't there because they owed us both money, and then he was stealing clothes that I sold.
Oh.
And I found out once I got released from here, and I asked him about it, and he just disappeared until just when Jazz died, and he came back.
So wait, when you got released from here, what happened?
Oh, so I was actually coming to get a bitches from here.
Coming to get
I
what?
was coming to pick up Jazz from jail because he was to be released.
Okay, and when was that?
Oh, God. The exact day was actually August 19th was when he got released. But I've been coming up here for a week every day trying to see what was going on with him.
Why was he arrested?
He was in a car chase, but I literally just left here, and the gentleman he was in a car chase with, he left something in my car, and I had a one focused mind, so I've been riding around with it ever since Jazz got arrested.
What was it?
It was a firearm.
She said, left something in my car. Something would be like dropping a can of biscuits or something. A firearm's not something, ma'am. It's a gun. He left a gun in your car.
Oh, okay.
It was his firearm, and I had Nate with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there was the first strike that made Jazz hurt, because he said he knew that it wasn't my gun, and his brother doesn't have one. And I was pregnant, and he just made me take that. And
Nate made you take the gun?
He made me take the charge.
So you got charged for possession of a firearm?
I got charged with the possession of a firearm.
In East Cleveland?
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
That was on the 20th.
That was August.
The day that I was going to pick him up. I literally just left the location 3 minutes ago. The officer said, give me 30 minutes, and then you could come back. Literally, when I get to Wendy's, he calls me and says, I have a midget showboy here. And then when I turn around and get there, it's people holding up traffic. So I go and turn into the middle lane to go around. And an officer, which was actually his partner of the officer that called me, he was stuck in traffic himself. And he said that I was speeding. I don't have a 60-second car. I have a 2011 Kia Sportage. I don't have a fast car. Now, I understand that I was probably going 30 around the cars, but I wasn't. And it took him about 2 minutes to even turn around and flash me. When he pulled me over, he said that I had a warrant. I never had a warrant. He never told me what I had a warrant for. And then he detained me. Then he searched my car, and it was there, and I just completely forgot. And I felt hurt to have him go to jail for something that wasn't his, but it wasn't mine, but it was in my car. I feel
Yeah. I'm with
so.
you. Are you a felon?
But I'm not a felon.
Okay.
I do have an open case. I have an open case. It's for self-defense, though.
But you haven't been convicted of a felony.
No, I have not been convicted of a felony at all.
Where was the gun in your car?
It was on my armrest.
Oh, okay.
It was on my armrest.
Yeah. All right.
And when I got arrested, I got there like all the officers asked what happened and what I'm doing here because I just left. I was on the other side. I was just coming to get him. Then his partner confirmed that he called me. And his partner was calling while I was in the car.
Yeah.
And he just wouldn't answer the phone to let him know. And it was just a horrible day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a really rough day for sure. And so, how did I forget how we made it to that day from October 29th from the party? Oh, because of Nate. Because I asked if Nate was at the party, and you said he wasn't because you'd figured out that he'd been stealing from y'all.
He was posting pictures with the stuff that he stole. And I guess he just didn't think that I would see it, but I ended up seeing it a while afterwards.
And so he was posting stuff to Instagram, and that's where you saw it?
Yeah, he was posting pictures.
Okay. And that probably upset you and Jazz.
Well, Jazz didn't know at first because I didn't say anything to him. I went straight to Nate, and I wanted to ask him because I like this young man live in my house. So I wanted to know, like, why are you stealing from me? Like, I feel you have multiple things. If you want something, just ask. Like, I don't wear this size.
And what did he say?
He blocked me.
Okay, so then you told Jazz?
Then I told Jazz, and Jazz was mad.
Yeah.
I don't know what he said to him, but all I know is he let me know that Nate borrowed $100 that he paid the stuff with, and he was supposed to pay him back. He was supposed to pay me back, and then he just so happened to get fired on the day that he was supposed to do it.
And when did all this go down?
I got locked up on the 19th. Like, it was like between August 20 something.
So it was August of this year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that was the falling out with Nate around August. And so there was the party, and Nate wasn't at the party because of that falling out.
But he told me that he talked to him.
But Jazz had talked to Nate?
That's what they said. They said that he talked to Jazz on his birthday because I had asked him. I was like, how is it that you posted pictures of you rapping in his car, but you didn't post no happy birthday for him? And he said that it's not like this. It's like I wanted to be there, but due to the circumstances, it would be all y'all money, and I didn't come. And I just told him, like, when it comes to certain stuff don't matter.
Okay. So there's no drama at the party. Everything was cool.
No drama.
Was there any drama the next couple of days leading up to?
All I know is I was getting messages from fake pages asking if Mo was my boyfriend. And
Mo.
That's a mid-Jazz nickname to other people.
Oh, that's another one? Jazz, Tank, and Mo?
So there it is right there. Mo Tweaked. I guess that's his like rapper name or something.
Gosh, he's got a lot of different names. Okay. All right. Mo. So people, fake Instagram accounts start hitting you up and they're asking if Mo is your boyfriend.
Yeah, this one girl who he supposedly was talking to, she hit me up too. And it was one day before he was set up. Like, and I told him, like, I don't know what you out here doing with these people or doing to these girls, but they coming after you and they coming after you through me. And I told him if I get one more deal, I was done with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you were tired of being harassed online?
I mean, I was getting stuff ever since we got together and calmed down a little bit.
What kind of stuff are people sending to you or saying to you?
The first thing was his ex-girlfriend. She was pregnant, but she tried to say it was his. And I told him if it's his, like, it's okay. It was way before me. And he said that he don't think it's his, so we did them. I told him he didn't have up, so I told him he had to wait until she had the baby. You have to find out.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his kid.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what are these messages? Like, what are they saying to you?
they're just talking to me about Day and Jazz, and he's just out here just talking to other
Trying to, like,
intimidate me and make me
Thursday.
feel more small. That's all.
Okay. Did anybody ever threaten you?
My cousin called me. I don't know whom it was, but my cousin Danielle called me, and she asked me if I was okay because she was hearing that people were saying that either the Free the Guys dude or the Osama Bin Trap dude, he had posted like, y'all are over here crying over a bitch ass nigga, y'all about to make his baby mama target next. So I just left the house because at first I was just sleeping in his stuff in the house. I was just there, but then it turned into something bigger.
When was this that was posted? That was making his baby mama a target.
My cousin actually, I believe, like maybe 1 day, 1 or 2 days after Jazz's death. I believe it was the next day though.
Okay.
Because he didn't die on scene. Like he wasn't even supposed to get shot from the way everything looked. And
tell me about the shooting. That was this November 2nd?
It was November 2nd.
Okay, and what happened?
1 p.m. just texted me at 12:59, and he said, see, man, he was supposed to be on his way home, but I don't know what happened. All I know is he left the house a little bit after 10, and I was trying to get him to go to his second service of school because he was already 2 hours late.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, like, it's cool. It's like, as long as I go, like, I won't get pointed for. He was like, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I talked to his hood mom, she said her friend saw Jazz at the store down there in the valley.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, I'm about to come back down here in a minute. I'm about to smoke with my mom. And
he told you that?
no, that's what he told her friend.
Okay.
That's what he told her
Okay.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, he ended up somehow talking to his sister Elena. She hit me up and she let me know, like, Jazz came over, they smoked, and then they went out to do some applications, and he dropped her back off, and he said that he was going to get some food.
How do I spell Elena?
Sure. I just be guessing ALAINA.
Okay. Do you know her last name?
No.
Or what does she go by?
Elena.
Elena. Did she have an Instagram account?
She did, but she blocked me.
Do you remember what it was before she blocked you?
I think it was like A.Lena, but I'm not sure. I just know it was Lena in there.
Okay. All right. So anyways, he went with his sister Elena, and they smoked, and then they went to fill out some applications or whatever, and he dropped her off.
That's what he said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
And this is Bella's friend who he tells this to.
No, well, Elena's one of her kids too. She was raised. Elena, Jazz, Nate, they were all raised in the same home.
Okay. Gotcha. And so then, and Jazz saw Bella's friend at the store and told her this.
Yeah, he told her that he was going to be coming back down here to smoke with his mom.
And what's Bella's friend's name?
I don't know. I don't know at all, but all I know is we was just on the phone trying to figure out what the fuck. Because it's like stuff don't add up. Like,
all right.
He don't never text me back. He don't never cut his location off. And he don't never put nobody before me. So I don't know why he didn't just come straight back home.
Right. Okay. So then the shooting happens.
So The first story that I was told was by Elena and Nate.
Okay.
They had
Who tells you the story?
Elena and Nate tells me this story.
Elena and Nate tell
They
you
tell
this story.
me the story as if it came from the lady's house that he was shot in.
Okay, so what do Elena and Nate say?
Oh God, so at first I tried to go over it and just see the scene. I just wanted to see what happened. But I couldn't find it. So I called and asked his sister, and she was like, well, I'm in this area so I can meet you. But by the time I was already almost to my cousin's house. It's not far from there. So I told her, after I leave here, I'll meet you. She said, okay.
And this is Elena?
This is Clay.
Okay.
She said, I got a date with me.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, it's cool. I don't have no problems with that anymore.
Right.
So I pulled up. When I pulled up, they was talking to some lady.
Elena and Nate are talking to
They
some
was
lady.
talking to some lady, but I don't know what they were saying. So she told me the story, and as she told me, I was recording on my phone so I could get the full walkthrough.
Sure.
So she showed me where Jazz parked, and she said that the lady seen him walking down the street and he was texting. And then, oh God, she said that he was texting and he got shot and he was running and screaming for help. And the father and son was outside and they helped him. That was the story that Elena told me. But the story that Nate told Elena was Jazz got shot as soon as he got out the car. And then it turned to the real police report where it was showing that Jazz was hit in the head with a gun first. And then he was shot. I will be honest, if he gets hit, he's going to hit you back. Mm-hmm. So he didn't just get hit like... They set him up. They weren't trying to shoot him. They just wanted to rob him. He had a whole bunch of prop money on him for his video shoot.
Mm-hmm. So you think it was a robbery gone wrong?
It's always a robbery gone wrong.
So it wasn't like a hit, like where he was being targeted. It was that...
It was. The T-Scotty girl set him up. As Jazz had texted her, because her friend had broke into her phone and she said what she could send. But as Jazz texted her, she was texting someone else saying he's on his way. Are you going to be with him? And then they were doing a lot of video calling.
So who was he texting?
He had been texting me because he texted me back at 12:59. And it happened around 1 p.m.-ish.
Uh-huh.
So... I don't know, between me and that young lady, it had to be the ones that he was texting because but don't nobody know where his phone is. Like,
so, but you just said something about he was texting
exactly
with T, or
her name's T's got it, but her real name is the Tania chick. Yeah.
Okay, so potentially Tamia was texting with Jazz to...
She was actually texting somebody else to have text Jazz.
Okay.
That's why she was texting saying that you're gonna be with him.
Right. And who's this friend of Tamia's who's broke into her phone and took the screenshot?
The screenshot. I don't know who this friend is because it was someone that it's information that I got from Elena. Like, Elena was the first one who was sending me stuff and information and letting me know that he was set up by some girls. And then it comes out that these girls really do be doing this type of stuff. Like, they will set you up, they will jump you in, they will take your stuff and they will just leave you there. And
okay. And then you mentioned a long time ago about somebody named Colin. How does he fit into all this?
Colin is Tammy's ex-boyfriend. He was the one that was shooting at Nate.
Colin is Tamia's ex-boyfriend?
No, Tammy.
Tammy.
Alishah.
Tammy, aka Alishah.
Yeah, I've been knowing her by Tammy.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So Colin is Tammy / Alicia's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend?
It's like they talk. It's been known as her boyfriend.
Okay. So what's his deal?
He was the one that shot at Nate. I don't know why he shot at Nate because they were all cool. Like they were all friends or what I've been told. But once that stuff happened, that made Jazz and Colin fall out.
Mm-hmm.
So as it showed, like they say, since you can't get the main man, you get the next one. So it was like they was playing out like since we couldn't get Nate, we got him. But
so you think it was still sort of targeting Nate, but they couldn't get to Nate, so they got to Jazz. But I thought you said you thought it was a robbery.
exactly, they used him as a little pig because Nate is off grid. He never pays his phone bill. Like he has to be on Wi-Fi. If you ask him where he at, he will just tell you to sit. Like he's very like under the cover because he raps about something that he really knows nothing about, and I don't know if that's what it is, but he presents himself as someone who's more harder than what they really are, and it makes people feel some type of way. So,
right. So he's representing himself like he's super hard, when really he's perhaps not. But so that's why he keeps a pretty low profile in terms of telling people where he's at or whatnot. Where does Nate usually stay? Does he stay with Bella?
the last time I had spoke to Nate, his sister said that he was staying out in another sister's house out in Maple.
Okay. So he stays with his sister in Maple. So who shot Jazz?
From the screenshots and from the post, it was either Colin or it was this kid named Frida Guys.
Right.
Or it was Mister, because he been with those guys too.
Colin or Frida Guys?
And Mister.
Mr. Is that an Instagram name?
Yeah, it's like 216 Mister. All of their names in my phone, so if I get it wrong, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So 216 MR or MIST?
MISTER. I think it's a number 1 at the end.
And a number 1. Okay, 216 Mr. and then a number 1. So either Colin or this 216 Mr.
Or the Frida Guys.
And
Part 2.
So FREEDA.
Yeah, GUYSPT number 2.
P2. And then 2.
Yes.
Okay. So either Colin or 216 Mr. 1 or Free the Guys PT2. One of these three, you think
Was the shooter?
shot Jazz?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you get to that?
The little screenshots in my phone from this stuff that they was posted on Instagram.
Okay.
And this song
Sure.
that they made a poem.
Oh, they made a song?
But it's,
So these guys also rap?
I guess, I don't know.
Did you listen to the song?
It hurts. No.
Good.
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't. But you had other people that told you that they made a song about it.
Yeah, I got the screenshots.
Okay.
Just,
And then screenshots from like different Instagram pages and whatever.
yeah, stuff that they posted in their close friends that I posted publicly, and personal messages that they were having in between each other. I got the voice recorded of the one girl, and I got her saying that if she gets killed over these dudes, then it's gonna be trouble. And it's just.
Did you call? This might be a silly question, but I'm going to go ahead and ask. When you got all this, did you call the police department to tell them?
I didn't call the police department, but I have an officer friend. Her name is Officer Dre in my phone, but she's Poppy Rich on my Instagram.
Okay.
And she knows me and Jazz well. And I sent her everything,
You sent.
including the stuff that was about me.
Okay.
I sent it all to her.
And where does she work? What police department?
She be in this district
In East Cleveland, or
sometimes, but she's like one of those ones who's in the army and who's an officer at the same time. So
is she with East Cleveland Police Department or with Cleveland Police Department?
I don't know. I think it's probably Cleveland, maybe. I know she does some desk work too.
And what's her name?
I just don't remember her nickname. I'm sorry, it's Drea. But on Instagram, it's Poppy.
All right, and she's a police officer that you sent all this to.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
She was the one that told me to relax and just calm down and stay off the internet and don't say nothing to nobody.
Okay. Okay. So either Colin or 216 Mr. 1 or Free to Guys PT2 killed Jazz.
That's what they're claiming.
And Colin is Tammy's boyfriend.
Correct.
How do we get to Tammy?
Tammy is one of the setup girls.
She's one of the setup girls.
She's one of the setup girls. There's this girl on my phone. It's like Bowie something. I just got her page like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She was posting about her on how she set her up. Because the young lady was a hairstylist. So Tammy texted her on Instagram and asked her about a hair appointment. They sent her a location to an abandoned house. And she said they talked her into the backyard. And it started off with like 7 girls who jumped her. It ended up with 3 of them. And they recorded and everything. They put it all. She reposted the video. And she reposted the girl Tammy picture and said that Karma is a mother sucker, and then she also said that he don't play about being like. She was just making a post about her on how she was getting her karma because she's known for doing stuff like this. And this recently just happened to this girl.
And who is this hairstylist that got set up?
Her name is like, well, I don't know. It starts with an M, has an O and a Y in it, but I took the screenshot.
So like, but you don't know her name?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I literally just got into her page yesterday because somebody who doesn't follow me, they sent that to me. And then I typed in her page and I seen that it was public.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen the stuff that she was posting on her story. And it's just like the same thing that happened to him. So it's like all of this stuff just connects dots and adds up.
Mm-hmm. 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 So the house, is it your brother's house where you were staying?
Yeah, I'm at my brother's house.
What's his name?
His name is Williams. D
on the end, okay. Williams. When's your brother's birthday?
Oh, Jesus.
Pop quiz, sister.
My brother's birthday is
Okay.
77.
Of 70.
Don't hurt my feelings.
You're good. And then, do you know his actual physical address?
Yes.
And how long have you been staying with him?
I've been staying with my brother for about 3 nights and 4 days, or like three to 4 for real.
3 nights or 4 days. So today is Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you remember what day it was that you first went to your brother's house?
I forgot to text my brother on Instagram. I texted him on Messenger.
Uh-huh.
And I went to his house later that night when I had got the call from my cousin saying that they was coming after me. So I called him and I asked him, can I come over?
So your cousin, what's your cousin's name?
Danielle.
Danielle. Danielle.
Oh.
And so Danielle called, she's your cousin, and she calls you, and what does she say?
She was like, oh, I was just checking on you because I hear that this boy got shots. She said, Wayana, which is her girlfriend. She said, Wayana said that she seen a post saying y'all crying over this bitch ass nigga. Y'all gonna make his baby mama target. Yeah.
So just so you can understand what they're trying to say or what they are saying, after Jazz is killed, somebody posts online something that gets back to her. And what it is it says, y'all are going to get her, the baby mama, killed because y'all keep crying about him.
So she saw a post. So she heard from her friend Wyana that she saw a post that, but I don't really understand.
It was from the guys that was the same dude Osama bin Laden. He posted he would have died fast if he didn't run so fast. And something else about shooting him in the back. And
Okay. And then, obviously, that's very sad for you. Why, upon learning this about he would have died faster if he didn't run so fast, and what was the other one?
it's like 4 messages. The first one he posted, he was like, hey, yo, y'all left Shorty alone. Y'all left him by himself. And then he was like, Ricky, because you know Ricky off the movie, he got shot in his back. So they try to make a joke out of that. And he had me like this long post, I can't remember, but it's in my phone too.
Okay. And so after you see this, why do you decide to leave your house? Like, what is it about this?
The only thing that made me leave my house was when I told my friend Drea. I told her the day after I had left. I told my sisters and them because they weren't coming over at first night to make sure I wasn't going crazy and stuff. Then they just like, you gotta get out of this house because if they scared somebody at a party and you get threats, you gotta go.
But were you getting threats? I haven't heard anything about you getting threats yet.
Honestly, I've only been getting calls, and then I just got a call from my sister literally. She said, my 9-year-old nephew heard somebody was threatening me on the internet. And it hurt my feelings because she said she had to call me so you can hear my voice. And then y'all showed up. So me personally, physically seeing it, no, I haven't saw it myself, but I haven't seen a person that killed him either, but I know I've met them. Yeah. I don't know, like, I just want to go home.
Yeah. So some of this, some of the details sort of start to not hang together as well when you start talking about stuff over the past 3 to 4 days and why you left your house and what took you to your brother's house.
The reason I left my house was because, my family didn't want me there. I let them know everything. They've been watching everything on the internet and they just worry. Like, they don't want me there. And I didn't have no ways of taking myself because somehow miraculously my new car just catches on fire on that gas tank. So I just been right waiting for people to come and call or just anything.
So why didn't your family want you there?
My mom didn't want me in the house by myself because she knows all the jazz stuff is there. And all I could do is just get in the house. My sister told me that I could go over there if I ever wanted to just have some company or somewhere else different. But anytime I feel alone, I run to my brother. It's not as easy to run to anybody else because he's always been there. So if anything goes wrong, I go to my brother all the time. Yes.
What's his phone number?
My brother is a caveman. He doesn't have a phone.
He doesn't have a phone?
No.
So I just have to go back over to his house?
I mean, he has his Instagram.
What's his Instagram? Okay. So the past 3 or 4 days, I still am a little confused.
The night of Josh getting shot, I stayed home. And then I ended up going
November 2nd.
Yeah. November 2nd, his mom called me because at this point I knew there was something wrong with him, so I was feeling sick that day.
Sure.
And I stayed in the bed. Usually he would text me or I'll text him and make sure you're at school or what you doing, you on your way. And if I tell him I'm hungry, he'll like hurry up and rush home.
Sure.
So I was talking to him, and then when I found out he got shot, his mom called me.
And Bella?
No, his real mom.
His real mom.
His real mom, she called me.
And what's his real mom's name?
I can't tell you.
You what?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
I don't know his real mom's name.
Okay.
Oh, no. Her name is Amina. I'm sorry.
Amina. No, you're okay. Amina is his biological mom.
Amina is his biological mom. She called me and she told me, she was like, Josh got shot. And when I heard it, I didn't want to hear it. So she was just like, we're at the hospital on West 25th. And I ended up, I was on my way down there. I was going to pick my cousin to go with me. And then by the time I was 10 minutes away, she called me back and she said that they lost him during surgery because he lost too much blood. But I learned on the scene that they never put him on a stretcher. They made him walk and climb into the ambulance. And so that day, I was just in the house. I was getting calls. The next day, my sisters and them, they came over. My cousin came over. And
that's November 3rd.
Yeah, and then that night.
Wednesday.
That night. I was supposed to go to my mom's house, but when I called her, she didn't answer. So I just stayed at home again, and then my sister, she came over again. She saw me. She talked to me.
Which sister?
Her name is Ebony.
Ebony?
Yeah.
And what's her last name? And when is Ebony's birthday?
She's an 85, baby.
Nice, all right. And she's your biological sister, or? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Biological sister, and she came over to your house on Wednesday night, November 3rd?
2 days in a row after Jazz died to check on me. And
Okay. Do you know her phone number?
yeah, I know if you show me the contact.
Okay. Is she listed as Ebony?
She's listed as Eb Love.
Eb Love.
Yeah.
Okay. And so where does she live?
My sister stays out in Lakeshore.
Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Okay, so she came over to your house on Wednesday, November 3rd and Thursday, November 4th?
Her my sister, Riri, my cousin Danielle, and her girlfriend Mayana, they was all like taking shift turns with me like I was on my watch.
Okay.
It was cool to be alone.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then what happened?
I've been talking to his family ever since.
Yeah, but when did you leave Imperial to go to your brother's?
I left on. I'm not sure if I left on that night on the 4th or I left on the 5th, but I've been at my brother's house for 3 nights now.
Now, up to this point, Petrea has been a very sympathetic figure. I mean, she's got me. I feel bad for her. Pregnant, man gets killed, threats, all these things. I get it, and she's got me, okay? Up till this point, because don't forget, Alishah is missing. And they want to know, where have you been? Where were you on the 4th? Where were you on the 5th? These are around the times when Alishah came up missing.
Tonight is my 3rd night at my brother's house because I asked him if I could stay one more night before I go somewhere else.
And this will be your 3rd night there?
This will be my third night there, yeah.
So you went to your brother's house on Friday, November 5th. And why again did you go to your brother's house?
Because I was told that I need to leave my home.
And who told you had to leave your home?
Everybody. Down to everybody in my family. Every haunt is there. That's my last memories of him. So I'm gonna try to keep reliving it, and they know that. So between that and between them calling me, and then between me talking to my officer friend, she asked if I could get a hotel, and I told her that I can go to people's house because I'm maxed out. I spent for his birthday, the gender revealed, I paid the rent months ahead, and told her I just have to hop from house to house. So really, it's by my family orders and by her orders, and they talking about just safety for me and the baby, like, and I'm just love. I love. I want to go back.
So when we first started talking earlier, I think the detective had asked you why you thought you were here.
Yeah. The only thing, because I thought that, they didn't answer none of my questions when I was outside. I asked them.
So why do you think you're here?
But what I know now, because they told me, they said it was about Alishah, but I didn't know any Alishah. I've just known for her as
Tammy, right.
Exactly.
So now that you know it's about Tammy, what can you tell us?
She's connected and part of the stuff. Like, Tammy knew my boyfriend. That's all I know, is that she knows him. And her sister knows him. Her other sister knows him. And she posted that she didn't know this man.
Who's her other sister?
Her twin sister.
And then you said her other sister. Who's her other sister?
I don't know. She has a little sister. She has a little sister about it with my little sister name is Kimberly.
Kimberly. Okay. So Kimberly and Tammy / Alishah and Elena.
And the twin sister and Mo and Nate, they all know each other. They all know each other, and Colin knows them too, and they've been chilling.
Who's Mo?
That's Amin Jazz. That's Teak. He's Mo.
Oh right, you just said that was one of his other names before. Okay, so Jazz knows.
He knows all of them.
Okay. So I want to be real honest with you, right? Like, first, I am so sorry for your loss. No one deserves to be murdered. And I know he's the father of that baby that you love. And I can't bring him back. We can't do that, and I'm so sorry for that. If I could, I would. But what I can do is I can find the people who are responsible, and I can get you in touch with the homicide detectives, and I can bring them to justice. But I can bring them to justice the real way. If it's the other way, if it's the street way, it just keeps going on. It doesn't.
It's the best way because they get to live it every day.
Right? But here's the problem. Things have spun up now to be pretty serious.
Yeah, I already know. I know, and the only reason I spun up was because I spoke up. Someone sent me that post about her sister said that she didn't know him, and that's when it turned on us. At first, she was pointing the fingers at Colin and his friends, and she was blaming it on him. And then as soon as she posted Jazz and said that she did not know this man, I was on the phone with his mom, and she was like, you know what? I do recognize them. Because all of the makeup was throwing her off. She said, I recognize them girls. She said they was at my house on 110th, and I met them a few times before that. She said when her daughter, because her daughter ran away, like her daughter didn't want to be there no more or something. And she said when she finally found her, they all met up at this girl named Turquoise house, and it was all of them. And she said after a while that they were chilling, the dude Colin walks in, and it just puts them all of knowing each other, and it just puts them all in the same scene. And it's just, but when I posted that and said that she was lying, she knew him, and she just needs to admit it. Then she started coming after me.
What do you mean she started coming after
Like,
you?
I just got a post. Like, she just made a post and said that I was involved with it, and that I was the head plan, or it was all my plan or something. And
She said that you were involved
that's what the post says. She made a post
with Jazz's murder.
She no, with the accusation of her sister being missing. At first she was accusing Colin, and then when I spoke up about her knowing Jazz, she said that I was the one that came up with this whole plan.
Oh, this is the FBI. That's why she's here. A few hours earlier, they spoke to the twin sister.
All right, I think that's all we need as far as the identifiers for you. So obviously your sister's missing, right?
Yes.
All right, so just kind of like from start to finish, kind of want you to tell us from the day you realized she was missing up until even today. All right, so let's, when did this happen? Like Thursday?
Was that 11/4? Thursday?
11/4 was Thursday.
Yeah, 12 a.m.
So it was actually, so Thursday going into Friday morning? So 11/4?
No, it was Friday going into Thursday morning, 12 a.m. I'm sorry, Wednesday going into Thursday morning. Yeah.
Okay,
So on the 3rd.
Yeah, that's when she was dropped off at my house at 10 p.m.
Okay, so she was dropped off on November 3rd.
Mm-hmm. By Turquoise.
Okay, November 3rd. By what time you think?
It was real late. It had to be around 10 p.m.
Okay, and by Turquoise?
Yeah, by Turquoise. She was dropping her and her things off because she was going to start back living with me
Okay.
again.
And
Your sister was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
because initially she was living with who?
Turquoise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so just kind of walk us through that night. So she's dropped off about 10 o'clock p.m. by Turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
And when do you realize that she's missing?
When I wake up around 12 a.m., 1 a.m. maybe,
Okay.
and I call her phone and she answered, but I believe she was still forced to act like she was okay because she was in Turquoise's car. She told me, I asked her, what are you doing? What are you out 12 a.m., 1 a.m.? She said she was just out with Turquoise and just out driving.
Okay.
And then I said, like, why? And she didn't say anything.
How did she sound? Did she sound like any different?
She literally sounded normal. Yeah, she said that they went out and got something to eat or whatever, and that she forgot she was supposed to bring me something to eat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she was supposed to stick with her, like what she originally was going to do with me at my house or whatever, because she was at gunpoint when they took her. And yeah.
And when she came to the house, when Turquoise dropped her off at the house, did you actually physically see her?
Yeah, I
So
saw
you
her.
saw her. Did you guys hang out for a little bit?
No, she said she was like, hey, okay guys, I'm gonna go home, get drunk, and then she has to go to work tomorrow, that day after. Or maybe, I don't know if she meant tomorrow as in that same day, because it was early that morning, like 12 a.m., so maybe later in the night. But maybe, I don't know, it was that same day or the next after.
So she wasn't gonna, she didn't plan on staying at your house to drink?
Nope.
She planned on going where?
Back to her house.
Back to Turquoise's house?
Yeah, Turquoise.
You mean
Not
you mean your sister was going to stay home with you?
Yeah, and Turquoise told us, she told us bye, and she was going to go home and get drunk.
Oh, Turquoise told you that?
Yeah.
But your sister you actually physically saw,
Yes.
and she was gonna stay at home?
Yep, she got all her stuff in. We went into my room and just was playing with my dogs and just talking and stuff.
Because she was looking to move back in with you.
Mm-hmm.
But prior
Just
to
settling in.
she had been living with Turquoise
Yep.
over here in East Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And real quick, this your sister. What's her first name?
Alishah. Alishah.
S-H-A.
S-H. Alishah.
Okay. S-H-A. Okay. 2 H's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And her last name is Pointer as well.
Yeah.
And what's her birthday? Same as yours?
Yep. And her social is the same as mine. It's just a number up at the end.
So her social is 0016.
Yeah. And her number, you guys want her number?
What's her phone number?
Does she still have her phone?
No, they took her phone.
Alright.
And it's on airplane mode because Turquoise told me they put it on airplane mode because they figured that they was going to track it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been off ever since. But her number to that phone is,
And the last communication you've had with Alishah was the night when you woke up and you realized she wasn't there, and she said she was with Turquoise.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which was about what time?
This was maybe 12 a.m., 1 a.m.
Okay.
11:04 now.
And at that point, you noticed that she was gone?
Yeah, I woke up, she wasn't there anymore. And that's when I called her. I FaceTimed her.
Okay. So you've had conversations with different people since she's been missing. So at what point did you go to North Rhino Police Department?
It all started with EC because Turquoise gave us this story which wasn't the full truth. Mm-hmm. And we thought that the whole incident happened, they were all ambushed at Turquoise's house. Mm-hmm. But Turquoise was at gunpoint when she came to my house and was forced to lure Alishah out my house.
Okay.
So originally we went to EC because we thought the incident happened
In East Cleveland?
Yeah. So then we made the report. I mean, my mom was up here 11:04 the same day or later in the day, and they told us that to go to Warrensville. Warrensville told us to go to North Randall. Mm-hmm. North Randall said they don't know why Warrensville sent you here because we're not in their jurisdiction. So then an officer at North Randall, she has sent a dispatcher out. Maybe that was, I guess, a part of where I live at. Mm-hmm. She sent a dispatcher out, and I'm guessing it's the detective. His name is Detective Lincoln, and I spoke with him this morning and that day. Mm-hmm. He said it was nothing he could do, but he's going to still try and do his part, let's just do his part. But he said as of right there, he did? Okay. So that day as well, we had got a location from my sister's phone, and it said it was a 5-minute drive away from my house. So that's when we had was waiting on. We asked where's the dispatcher at? We spoke with 3 different people, asking the dispatcher at, and then they had brought him over. We asked if he could go over and look and see because this location is coming from her phone. They went over and looked, and they didn't find anything. And
did it say a street?
It wasn't an actual address. It was just a pin where it was around, and it was around CVS and a KFC around Warrensville and Emory.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then he came back and told us that they didn't see anything, and that he told us he was supposed to bring me back to the station, but he never did.
And this is the detective from North Randall?
Lincoln, yeah, Detective Lincoln. And then he said there was nothing he can really do or whatever because I guess since it wasn't reported or something like that.
Okay. So you had initially went there to file a missing person report. Well, you came here first based on what Turquoise had told you that it happened in East Cleveland.
Yeah.
But you later learned that the actual incident happened in North Randall as well because that's where she was lured. She was taken from the house by Turquoise telling her to come outside, whatever. And that's what happened. All right. So, what all, and we're going to talk to Turquoise hopefully today as well. I thought she was coming with you, but we'll see if we can't make contact with her. But based on the conversation you and her had, what did you learn from there?
When she fully told me the truth, because I told her I would have no choice but to get involved with the cops to like continue to keep like coming to you, because they also sent officers at her house that same day. So when she didn't tell me the truth, I came to her and said, if you don't tell the truth, I have no choice but to keep going to the cops. So she finally fessed up and she said that her altercation when she left my house after dropping Alishah off, she had, remember when I told her she wanted to get drunk and go back home? She had a little date named Tashar, and she's another victim, but I don't know her last name.
Okay, so she had she had a date. So I mean, she's really none of my business. So I mean, is Turquoise? I mean, is she like bisexual?
Yeah, she's bisexual.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So this because I talked to her on the phone and she said she had a female in the car named Tashar, but they thought it was Alishah. So Tashar is her date at night. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And she told me that I guess they went to go pick up. She went to go pick up her. They got something to eat, and they went back to Turquoise's house. And that's when she was ambushed by. They when they pulled into her driveway, they noticed there was a silver four-door tinted Lincoln following them, and her street is like a kind of like a one-way.
Silver Lincoln?
Yeah, silver four-door tinted Lincoln.
So, four-door Lincoln. So this
And
is
they were
a
already
car
there.
or SUV?
It's a, I don't know.
Okay.
And she told me that they noticed they were sitting there when she pulled up, and then Tashara said they like kind of drove off a little bit to like make it seem they were going away, but then they turned back around and Tashara noticed they cut their lights off. And that's when Tashara told Turquoise that seems suspicious. So as they're eating or whatever, about to get out their car, they were ambushed by three people, three of the kidnappers. And I guess the other two kidnappers were in the silver Ford on Lincoln. And she told me that Destiny Henderson had the gun.
Do you know Destiny?
No, I don't at all.
So I guess when she went down to Cleveland Police Department, I don't know, Turquoise, she personally knows these individuals, right? Because she was able to give Cleveland Police these names, and they were able to locate some pictures, and she identified them.
Yeah. It was Destiny Henderson. She came to Turquoise's side with the gun, and I guess it was Nathaniel Polk. He was, and Hakeem Ali Shomo, which is a homicide victim that died early this week.
So we heard quite a few names there. Destiny and obviously Nathaniel. We've heard that name before. But now we're hearing a new name, Hakeem Ali Shomo. The Shomo sounds very familiar because we heard it earlier. Ajuman Shomo is the deceased from earlier in the video, and Hakeem is his uncle.
And then Turquoise told me that they were forced to give them their phones, and they thought Tashara was Tammy. So then that's...
And I'm glad you said this. I mean, cut you off. So your sister Alishah, everyone commonly referred to her as Tammy also, right? Where does Tammy come from?
Since they know me, and I'm a twin sister, I call her Tammy. Me and our other sister call her Tammy. All my sisters call her Tammy. And this is just a childhood name that we just... I asked my mom about him. She just said that we just started calling each other's names. Okay.
No, I just wanted to know, just for clarification purposes. I mean, I know you refer to Alishah as Tammy. A lot of people like Turquoise and, people that say Tammy.
I also have to tell you, I don't know if it's my place to or if it's my mom's place to, but we were adopted. So her original name was Tammy. But
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
that's
my
where
mom,
Tammy comes from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And it was not my original name. My original name was Tiffany.
So it was Tammy and Tiffany? All right.
And so my mom, I asked my mom where that name comes from. She said that's what we just call it.
Okay. Not a problem. We just want to know. I mean, as
As
far as the name, because I keep hearing people refer to her as Tammy, and it's
Yeah.
like, obviously this is being recorded now, so
Yeah.
I just don't want to confuse anyone. Say, who is Tammy? Where that name come from? Because it's the same person.
Yeah.
All right. So you got Destiny Henderson, Nathaniel Polk. You got this Hakeem. And this is all surrounding Shan from an incident that happened in Cleveland, a homicide that happened in Cleveland.
East Cleveland. Yeah.
Well, are you familiar with the homicide?
I saw the article on it, or whatever, but I don't know about it. I don't know this man. Me and my sister don't know this man.
And just talking to, and I'll share this much, just talking to Turquoise, there was an individual killed last Tuesday in Cleveland, over in the Broadway Fleet area. His name is Menges.
Yeah.
So
he goes by Mo.
Yeah, correct. So at least the story we're getting. Have you heard anything as far as Alishah possibly dating a guy named Colin?
Yeah, her boyfriend name is Colin.
Colin, and
yeah.
I guess rumor on the street is that he's involved in that homicide.
Yeah, that's what they believe, which is why they're holding her. And so when Turquoise and her friend Tashara was ambushed, they got out the car and they put Tashara in the silver Ford Lincoln. And then Turquoise told me that she was arguing with Nathaniel, because Nathaniel wanted to know where Tammy or Alishah was. And she didn't want to give it to them. So, but Destiny kept forcing her and with the gun to her head, and Hakeem and all of them were yelling at her. So she, I guess, being pressured, she gave my address to them. And that's when they told Turquoise to drive her car to my house, and Destiny hopped in the back seat behind her seat with the gun to her neck. And then that's when they pulled up to my house. Destiny peed in her car near my, I guess, a trash can that's in the back of my building. She missed the cup, the Arby's cup, and I guess the pee got in her car, which is why they have Turquoise's car now.
Oh, crap, man. She peeing in cars. When we get to her interview, we're definitely going to be looking at her side-eyed.
For evidence and stuff. And Tashara also told me that Hakeem tried to wipe their prints off with her bonnet, her scarf, Tashara's bonnet, with Sprite or whatever.
You know, these guys are some geniuses, absolute geniuses. I mean, I'm glad they're dumb, because there's more people that haven't died in this case, but you left multiple witnesses. You're going to take the time to try to wipe your fingerprints out, but you leave people that can ID you.
And so they come to my place now, and Turquoise is at gunpoint. She told me that Destiny told her to text Alishah's phone and tell her they're coming out to get cat litter. So me knowing my sister and Turquoise, we just took Turquoise's cat in. His name is Lucky. So she knowing that, she probably was convinced to come out and get the cat litter. And I think she took my key, and yeah, because I don't have my key anymore. So she took my key to get back in, and I was asleep at this moment. So and the guy that lives with me also, his name is Tay. He was awake, but his back was turned on the window, so he didn't see any of this. He just remembered seeing Tammy go out and Alishah go out. And so she went out, and that's when she got in the passenger. And then that's when she was held at gunpoint with Destiny.
Okay. But that's the last time you seen or heard from her, the night you talked to her, and she came that day when Turquoise dropped her off. All right. And just, if you would, I've been talking to different people, just try to run some of these names back to me, because you gave me a number or name of Elena.
Yes.
So how did Elena, who is Elena? I've talked to her, she shared some text messages with me. I guess she supposedly went over the child's mother house of Menges, and she's seen Tammy there, or she's seen Alishah there?
Yes.
So who is she?
Elena is a friend of all of these people, and she also knows Menges, Mo.
Okay.
And Nathaniel, she had went to go smoke with him or whatever and chill with him. So she picked Nathaniel from his sister's address. And
So let me just kind of stop you real quick. So how are you and Elena like cool?
Through Instagram, and we know her she's gay. We know her girlfriend Shapri. We're cool with her.
So what made you like reach out to Elena?
Because when we were at 3rd District, Turquoise had told me and the people that Elena told her that Tammy was there wrapped up in a blanket, crying her eyes out, and they were on her.
So this came from Turquoise. Turquoise told you that Elena had spoken to her.
Elena had came to the house, and yeah.
Okay, so you reached out to Elena at that point, and you had Elena's number on, or you reached out on Instagram.
I reached out to Shapri. They have a kid together. They raise a kid together. I reached out to Shapri, and she gave me her number, and that's when I reached out to Elena. I messaged her. I said Elena. Then she knew it was me, so then she contacted me from another number because she said her uncle had cut her phone off. So she contacted me from a text now number. And now her phone is back on. She has a new number.
Which is the number,
Yeah.
you gave me, and I've talked to her.
Yeah.
No, Shapri. Do we know where Shapri lives?
No.
Or
They
anything?
not
Do you have
our.
any contact information for her?
I only have her Instagram. Oh, I do have her number. I do, but she has really nothing to do with it, or that's what I believe, because.
She's just a girlfriend of Elena, like they
Yeah.
share a kid together.
Yeah.
Alright. And do we have any information on this Tarshay or
Tashara.
Tashara, that's her name.
When I was at EC Police, she had spoke on the phone with one of the officers, and she willingly gave them her address because she told them there would be no way for her to come down here and speak with them in person.
Okay.
So the officer said he would send someone down there to speak with her. I'm not sure if she has spoken with anybody yet since then, but yeah, that's. Yeah.
But you don't have any contact information for her?
Oh, yes, I do. But it's not a number. Turquoise had gave me her contact information, which is like a email. You know how iPhones can, on Wi-Fi, you can FaceTime emails and stuff. So, yeah. I don't have her number or anything. Or
That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if you want the email that I FaceTime her.
That's fine. It's like her iCloud email?
Yeah, it's like iCloud, yeah.
And this female's name is?
Tashara.
We don't know her last name. She was the female in the driveway on Glen Mile with Turquoise when they were approached.
Yeah.
They thought she was Alishah.
Okay.
Her email is.
Where did they first see the Lincoln? Was that on Glenmont?
Yeah.
And it was silver with black tinted windows.
Black tinted windows?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Colin?
Colin, the day that Alishah went missing, apparently I guess someone texted my sister Kimberly off of her phone and said Colin left me stranded down the way somewhere. So I called Colin to check him and see why would you do that. He said, "Is this a joke? Like, what are you talking about?" And I said, "You don't know what I'm talking about?" He said, "No, he has not been with my sister. He's in Michigan, Detroit. He only spoke with Alishah when she was getting dropped off at my house by Turquoise."
So he admitted he spoke to her that night when Turquoise dropped her off.
She called him and was asking where was he at because he was supposed to come down to Cleveland because of the whole situation. And he told her that he turned around and went back to Detroit because he was getting death threats about the entire situation. And his mom lived in Cleveland. He didn't want to get his mom involved, so he went back to Detroit.
Is he from Detroit?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know why he's in Detroit, but Alishah may know.
But have you spoken to him?
No. I've spoken to him 11/4 when Alishah went missing. I checked him about why did you leave my sister stranded.
Okay, he acted like he didn't know what you're talking about?
Yes, and so as we're on the phone speaking, he gets a call from my sister's phone, and he sees Alishah in the back crying, in the back of her car crying. And he kept asking her, "Who are you with? Who are you with? What is going on?" And she kept looking up, and he told me that it looked like she was being forced to not say something, so she kept looking back down and crying.
So he actually did receive a call from Alishah that same night?
The same night, yeah.
Received a FaceTime?
Yeah, off of her phone. And he asked, "Who are you with? Who are you with?" And a guy said, I don't know if I'm supposed to say profanity.
You're fine.
He said, "Your daddy bitch," and it was Hakeem who said that, who had her phone, and he hung up. And that's when Colin called me back. He was like, "Bro, call the police. Call the police." And he also spoke with EC Police when I went up there that same day. He spoke with Sergeant or Officer McDonald, and there was a FaceTime call between them, and he told him that. So he knows about that.
So this FaceTime call to Colin was from your sister's phone?
Mm-hmm.
And you spoke to Colin. He told you he received a call from Alishah. FaceTime.
Yeah, off her phone.
Gotcha.
She was in the back of her car crying and stuff.
Is that where we get the picture from?
Yeah, I was going to ask about. So there was at least a photo floating around Instagram, a photo with a gun in her mouth.
Yes.
Who posted that?
The way I got it was through our friend KK, me and my sister friend KK, and Alishah is KK's baby godmother, and KK had told me that a guy that Hakeem thought he had ties with my sister sent it to her, and we gave them all their Instagram names. His Instagram name was Free the Guys or something like that, and he sent KK the picture. And he told KK, Hakeem sent him this picture because he thought he had ties with Alishah. And so the guy, Free the Guys guy, had the picture, sent it to KK because he follows KK and he saw Alishah on my page.
Okay, so somebody,
on her page.
Basically, we don't know who posted it, but at some point KK gets it from this
she doesn't know his
guy who claims he got it from Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. And you seen the photo?
Yes.
Right, and that's your sister?
Yes.
All right.
So, do I keep going about everything else that I...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, so, when I spoke with Elena, finally, she told me that when she came into the house, Mo's baby mother house on Imperial, she told me that's when she saw Alishah in the corner crying her eyes out, wrapped up in a blanket, and Hakeem kept physically I guess her or whatever, slamming her to the floor, and they put cigarette butts in her head. And she said it was a gun in the front of her head, and it was a gun in the back of her head, so it was two guns now. And when she came in, she saw I believe that's what Turquoise when she saw Turquoise, and she saw the encounter with Turquoise and Nathaniel when Turquoise had said to Nathaniel, "I know that's not who I think it is," and he turned around and he started crying because he realized that he saw Turquoise there, and yeah.
You say this at the house?
Yeah, at the baby mother's house, the baby mom.
So Nathaniel, you say Nathaniel turned around and started crying?
Yeah, because when Turquoise said, "I know that's not who I think it is."
Turquoise was there too?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Elena was there.
Elena was there. Elena was brought there by Nate.
So Elena was brought there by Nate.
But Elena drove there with Nate.
Okay.
Remember they were going out to smoke and stuff.
Yeah, I see the text messages, and she told her to come through the back door. And I talked to Elena, and she said she came up, and that's when the uncle let her in. And then she got upstairs, and the baby mama, Menjez, she had a gun.
And you heard that right. The captain just said that he was told that the girlfriend of the deceased had herself a gun during the abduction of Alishah Pointer. And when we get back in our second episode, we'll get a chance to hear the FBI agent confront her with the evidence that was obtained during this interview. Make sure you have both those notifications turned to all for this channel, and make sure to enable the phone notifications from YouTube so you don't miss any parts of this series. And I'll see all my members tomorrow. And everyone else, I'll see you in 2 days. I love you too. Unless, of course, leave me a comment telling me how badly you are ready to hear episode 2. And if the demand is there, I'll give it to you early. I'll tell you what, leave me a message saying, drop it like it's hot. And when enough people do that, boom, there it is. But until that time, it's back to the lab to finish this series for my YouTube friends. And I'll catch you all very soon, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.